158,000 florins. Is that what they're called? I'm not really sure. Florences. Anyway, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Assassin's Creed 2 for the PlayStation 4, the high-definition remake that actually comes with, I guess, the Ezio collection. Is it Ezio or Ezio? I believe it's Ezio, almost like it's got a T afterwards. So, pretty amazing character, pretty amazing remake, and a pretty amazing game overall. Wanted to turn on the voice chat just for a little bit because this is actually getting into territory that even though I've actually platinumed this game prior, platinumed being on the Xbox 360. Oh, what's up with that? Alright, so let's pause it just for a second. So basically, back when this game originally came out, or actually shortly after the game originally came out, way back in 2009, I think pretty sure it came out late 2009, and then I got it in 2010. Or I was at least playing it into 2010 from the point where it started. I only got it like a week or two after it came out, so either it came out in like December of 2009 or whatever. Anyway, so one of my favorite games of all time back in the day, playing it once again. The problem is that I am actually doing a full franchise review for every single available title that I can currently get my hands on for the Assassin's Creed franchise. And that's the way it is right now. So the problem is I never really issued a review for Assassin's Creed 2, even though I platinumed it on the Xbox 360. For those who don't understand what that is, it's actually very simple. If you have achievements, as they call them, on the Xbox 360 and I believe on the Xbox One. I don't know what's going on with the new Xbox and how that works. It's probably the same thing. But basically, at least back in the day, the achievements were identical to the trophies being on the PlayStation, right? PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, same, what they call a generation, so to speak. So I pretty much platinumed it, aka got all of the achievements for this game when it originally came out on the Xbox 360. I thought it was spectacular. Now, the entire franchise has taken an entirely new direction since Assassin's Creed 2. That's really just the way it was. Going back and replaying this title, I mean, it's talking about how they're going to train Desmond as an assassin, and everybody was pretty much expecting to go forward into the modern day and play as Desmond when he's an assassin, blah, 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 blah. And that's how this game is kind of modeled. You are going back to, I guess this is Italy, right? Playing as Ezio Auditore de Firenze back in 14 something, something like 1413, 1476, around that era. And basically, the whole purpose of it, according to this game, this specific game, is for the current character in the modern day named Desmond Miles to actually pick up the skills that Ezio had so he can actually become a modern day assassin. Now, the series, I mean, it kind of took a drastically different turn, and now we're on something like Valhalla. I got that sitting out in the living room. Haven't gotten to it yet. I'm going to go back and review pretty much every Assassin's Creed title that I can actually get my hands on before I get to Valhalla. So, this here is actually the DLC that I have actually never played, called The Bonfire of the Vanities, and I heard it's actually pretty good, so we'll give it a check out. See how this works. Apparently, according to...
Farewell and swift recovery, amigo.
Is there any sound going into my stream? It sounds like there's none. That's strange. Huh. How'd that happen? Wait. Yeah, there's no sound going into my stream. Okay, that's weird. Huh. Wait, no, it would be going into Yeah, so we're just going to do a bit of a test right here. Let's try to test it over on a backup. Oh, okay, there we go. So it sounds like it's just an issue with my computer. So a bit of a rules change for the lobby due to recent outrageous abuse is that we are in subscriber-only mode. Don't like it, too bad. Nothing I can do about it. People that want to comment inside of the live stream, they have to be a subscriber. I set it for they have to be a subscriber for at least 20 minutes. I can set it for, I think, a year if I want to. So that's just the way that it's going to be from now on, due to outrageous levels of abuse, mostly coming from liberals, and that's just the way that they do it. That's how they roll. Nonetheless, let's get back to the game. So this is the Bonfire of the Vanities. Now, my point with this whole rant is the fact that with this game, what I did way back in the day is I platinumed it on the Xbox 360, and then when they did release, or prior to them releasing the Battle of Forley, which is one of the DLCs, and then the Bonfire of Vanities, I was like, ooh, yay, new achievements, I'm going to go back in. And then they ended up having no achievements, so I didn't even play them. So this, I never even played. However, I hear that it's actually quite good. So let's go ahead. You're supposed to take out 9 lieutenants. You're in kind of like a very dreary looking Florence, or Firenze as they call it, I believe. Repaired memory. I believe these are all repaired memories. There we go. Alright, so you want to basically go and take out all of these lieutenants.
From me before I snap. You don't want to see me snap. It's
so we'll try to get away from that clown right there. Go down this way here. And we will try to locate the first of the lieutenants. I guess, what are they doing? Book burning? I don't even know. What are they doing? Book burning and some art burning, etc. Okay, so typical tyrannical regime takes over this particular city, whatever you want to call it, a country, I believe it is a city. I know nothing about it, obviously. Besides from what I learned last night when I was watching some documentary footage on Leonardo da Vinci, which was pretty interesting. Alright, so here we go. You even have the little memory markers to boot.
reject the base and material. Seek salvation in the flames.
Alright, so we got to take out this guy first, which I'm assuming is pretty easy. Now, I'm in kind of like post-game territory, kind of sort of a little bit, but not really. Haven't beaten the game yet, but where's the target at? Where's he at? He is... I can't find him. No, he's all the way in the back, it looks like. Alright, let's try to get both of these dudes. There we go. Okay, very good. Okay, so there's the dude. There's the dude. So we're going to try to just run up on him and get him. Well, that didn't work out too well. So now he runs, of course. That makes it spectacularly difficult because I missed him. I missed the target. That's not good. But it's still easy. There we go. That was fun, sort of.
What have I done? What have I done?
Your actions were not your own.
But they were. My own self-doubt let him hold me as he did. I am sorry.
As am I. Non è una scelta che compio a cuor leggero. Requiescat in pace.
Alright, so let's turn off that and see what we can do here.
Get on his blind side. Keep him busy.
Yeah, so Florence is very, very dark right now. So I think we got that first guy. It kind of changed the angle.
Remember your training, man.
That's the thing. I've got like the best sword in the game. The Altair sword, I believe, is the best. Come on, dudes.
Just be ready to strike when the time is right. Out of that! Blindsided.
All right, we're just gonna go with the. You can actually fight and counter with the hidden blades, which is more difficult to do. It's got to be precision-based time, but it takes out even the big dudes with the axe.
We work together. He can't take us.
It's got to be extremely precise. I can't even really see right now because it's so dark. So I'm in some degree of trouble.
Go!
Wait.
Alright, so that was 2 with the hidden blade.
We work together. Get on his blind side. Keep him busy. Wait for it. Don't fall for false openings.
We find him, ragazzi. Be very careful.
I thought I had him right there. Apparently not.
Take him from behind. Ora.
Bravo! Bravo! Wait for it. Ora! Don't fall for false openings.
This got boring very fast. Let's try it this way. Actually, that's just free because these guys are being goofy. Very, very goofy. The way that they're fighting.
That hood. Hey, two, right here. He won't get far.
So they got a plethora of different styles right there. And, yeah, now they're going to start throwing rocks at me. Let's see if I can escape before they... Okay. Yeah, this is just fucking bullshit. The way that they're fighting is just kind of clown level.
Eccolo! He's right there. There! He's fast! Raju, get him! There!
Okay, so here's my opportunity to actually escape, I think,
I see
maybe?
him!
Yes. No. Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. Back to incognito. So I don't know. People online said this DLC is quote unquote amazing. I would push back on that a little bit. Then again, I'm not done with it. The main game is actually rather amazing. The other DLC wasn't bad. It was very short. Gives you an opportunity if you have not gotten all of the achievements to get one of the ones that you can miss in the main
Non
game.
si passa.
Imagine that's
Do
why
you
they
hear
put that
me?
there.
Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the Prophet, Savonarola, this bridge will remain closed to you. I hear you moaning and complaining. You say
say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill.
So the music is cool. Ezio Auditore is obviously a cool character.
Why fight us? Why resist? If you cowards, your precious.
Here's the problem with this game. This game basically, it's got you sort of like infiltrating like an enemy stronghold with all these guys positioned with archers, and they got choke points on the road, and you know, basically like a mini fortress set up for you to get to like the main bad guy, who is the Condottiero, or however you say that. I don't speak Italian. So this is Assassin's Creed 2, regardless of the fact that it was made in high definition. So basically, it's not like the new games. Like, it really starts, where does it start out at? I think in Odyssey is where it starts out, where you can kind of like raid bases, and you can kind of use your eagle to fly around like a enemy base and sort of go in and mark bad guys all over the place and really kind of plot how you're going to actually take over the enemy base. This game is nothing like that. This is the second Assassin's Creed game ever made, so far as I understand. So it's kind of like a prototype to what you would see in Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, and the new one. It's called Valhalla.
To wallow in self-pity. Savonarola wants only the best for
So how do you actually... How do you actually sneak through this facility without getting caught at all? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that question.
I see him! Not you!
Come on, bro. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Is that even the dude? Oh, it is. Okay, there we go.
You were a
Get the
noble's
fucking
clothes.
easy button out.
How is it Savonarola charmed you?
Wealth and power do not ensure contentment. I wanted even more.
And now instead, you have nothing. Questo non è che un atto dovuto. Requiescat in pace.
Return to Anonymous. We will try doing that this way as opposed to jumping into the water. Oh, we jumped into the water anyway. That's okay. We can swim in Assassin's Creed 2, kids. So there you go. Can't climb up that wall, though. Alright, so that's 2 out of 9. Let's go straight for the third, which is down here somewhere. Right there. So, believe it or not, I was actually intending to complete the main game, and I can't find the next mission to go to.
People
so I'm gonna
of
have to look it up
Firenze,
on the internet.
come, gather round. Listen well to what I say. The end approaches. Now is the time to repent, to beg God's forgiveness.
Okay, so there's a corrupt sermon going on. We're gonna have to take that guy out.
All around us. Unrest, famine, disease.
Looks like it's pretty
corruption.
easy.
These
We can
are
get
the
over
hands
here real
of
quick. Yes,
darkness. We must stand
that was
firm
the
in
main
our
guy that we had to
devotion,
get.
lest they come.
Let's see if all right, so the target got away, so this is what we gotta do. This is what we gotta do. We're gonna have to get that first guy, and then throwing knife that second guy, perhaps. We'll try it that way.
Signs are all around us. Unrest, famine, disease, corruption. These are the harbingers of darkness. We must stand firm in our devotion, lest they consume us. all.
Okay, so let's go with that.
I see you down. That you think me. The Romans not say this.
All right, so where's he at? There he goes, right there.
Your fear. But that was
There we go. Easy money. Easy money.
Your mind, since it is your own.
Not all of us require deception to be convinced. I already believed. All I said is true.
Nothing is true. Non è un compito facile il mio. Requiescat in pace.
Alright, so let's start working towards the next area. Where's he at? It's going to be somewhere up here, so let's just mark it in the middle. Yeah, just wanted to emphasize that you go to Monteregione. I think that's how you say it. Is that what it is? Monteregione. Yes, okay, so that's kind of like your home base if you were Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid. And you can build it up, and I built it up entirely. I've gotten Altair's armor, I've gotten all the codex pages, got the best weapons, best gear in the game. So we're kind of in like endgame territory.
Would you rather be roasted or fried in oil?
See if we can lose these jerks.
Get him!
There we go. Excellent.
Once again, sending Firenze a message of contempt. The city's youth apparently gathered and bared their posteriors at our honorable delegation.